Exercise 10.2, question number 11. Prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. Here in this figure, ABCD is a parallelogram circumscribing a circle. Sides AB, BC, CD and DA of parallelogram are touching the circle at points P, Q, R and S respectively. We have to prove that this parallelogram ABCD is a rhombus. So let's write given parallelogram ABCD circumscribes a circle and sides AB, BC, CD and DA touch the circle at P, Q, R and S respectively. We have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. Proof. We are going to prove that this quadrilateral ABCD, which circumscribes a circle touching the sides, four sides of the parallelogram at points P, Q, R and S, is a parallelogram. First, we will prove that AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC, because we have already proved that when a quadrilateral ABCD circumscribes a circle, then AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So that result in the beginning of this proof will also prove, and thereafter we will use property of parallelogram that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. These two results we will use together and prove that this parallelogram ABCD circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. As shown in the figure, sides are touching at points P, Q, R and S. So sides AB, BC, CD and DA are tangents at point of contact P, Q, R and S. So AP and AS are tangents from external point A. To the circle. Therefore, AP is equal to AS. Let it be number 1. Reason is theorem 10.2. You can also write that the lengths of tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So AP and AS are two tangents drawn from external point A to the circle, so their lengths will be equal. So AP is equal to AS. Similarly, from point B, BP and BQ are two tangents, so they are equal. CQ and C are also equal, and DR and DS are also pair of tangents drawn from external point to the circle, so their lengths will be equal, so they will be equal. Similarly, we can prove that BP equal to BQ number 2, CR equal to CQ number 3, DR equal to DS number 4. Adding equations 1, 2, 3 and 4, we have adding equations 1, 2, 3 and 4, we get AP plus BP plus CR plus DR equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS, and this implies that AP plus BP, let's take together, plus CR plus DR equal to AS plus DS plus BQ plus CQ, and this implies, from the figure you can see AP plus BP is AB plus CR plus DR CD equal to AS plus DS AD plus BQ plus CQ BC, and let it be equation number 5. So we have proved here this result for parallelogram ABCD circumscribing a circle, that AB plus CD, sum of opposite sides are equal. AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. Now AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD, or we can write AD equal to BC, both are same thing. opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal, and let it be equation number 2. So equation number 6. From equation number 5 and 6 we have, from equations 5th and 6th we have AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. This is equation number 5. Equation number 6 is AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC. So this implies that AB plus CD equal to AB. So let's write AB plus AD equal to BC. So let us write BC plus here BC. Region AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC, and this implies that 2AB is equal to 2BC. 2 cancel from both sides, so AB is equal to BC. So in parallelogram ABCD, AB and BC are adjacent sides, and here we have AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC. So therefore we can write AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. That is, 4 sides of parallelogram ABCD are equal, and this proves that parallelogram ABCD is a rhombus. So this implies that ABCD is a rhombus, hence proved. Question number 12. A triangle ABC circumscribes a circle of radius 4 cm such that segments BD and DC, into which BC is divided by the point of contact D, are of length 8 cm and 6 cm respectively, as shown in this figure. Find the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC. We are going to solve this question. So let's write given. Triangle ABC circumscribes a circle with center O. OD radius equal to 4 cm, BD 8 cm and DC 6 cm. to find side AB and AC of triangle ABC. Solution: now see the figure. Sides of triangle ABC are touching the circle. So let AB and AC touch the circle at point E and F respectively. Let the side AB and AC touch the circle at points E and F respectively. Now join OE, OF, OA, OB and OC as shown in this figure. OD, OE and OF are radii of the circle. So OD equal to OE equal to OF equal to 4 centimeter. Also points D, E and F are points of contact as sides are touching the circle at points D, E and F. So OD is perpendicular to BC. OE is perpendicular to AB and OF is perpendicular to AC according to theorem 10.1. Theorem 10.1 is the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So OD, OE and OF are radii of the circle. So therefore OD is perpendicular to BC, OE perpendicular to AB and OF perpendicular to AC. From point C, as sides are touching the circle at point of contact D, E and F, so CD and CF are two tangents drawn from external point C to the circle with center O. So CD will be equal to CF according to theorem 10.2. CD, or we can write CF, is equal to CD and BE is equal to BD. Lengths of tangents drawn from external point to a circle are equal. So this is theorem 10.2. Now AE and AF, they are also tangents drawn from external point A to the circle. So AE and AF are also going to be equal according to theorem 10.2. So also AE is equal to AF, region is theorem 10.2. Lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Now let AE equal to AF be equal to x. We are supposing that equal tangents AE and AF is x. If we can find out value of x, then easily we can find the length of side AB and AC of triangle ABC. So to find value of this x that we have supposed, we are going to find out area of triangle ABC using Heron's formula, and for that we need to calculate semi perimeter S, which is equal to AB plus BC plus AC divided by 2, and this is x plus 8 plus 8 plus 6 plus x plus 6. AB is x plus 8, AC is x plus 6, and BC is 8 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. So we have written 8 plus 6. Unit we have not written, as we are simply calculating semi perimeter. So divided by 2. This implies x plus x 2x, 8 plus 6 14 plus 14 28. So easily we can write 2 into x plus 14 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 cancelled, x plus 14. Everywhere unit we are not writing, we will write at the end. So this is semi perimeter S. So therefore area of triangle, let me write in symbolic form, ABC equal to under root S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. This is Heron's formula to find area of a triangle in terms of sides of the triangle. Now let us put semi perimeter x plus 14. S minus A is, let us say, side AB, B is length of side, let's say AC, and C or maybe BC, and C denotes the length of side AC. So x plus 14 minus length of AB is x plus 8, so minus x minus 8 into S minus B, that is x plus 14, minus BC is 8 plus 6 14, so let me write minus 14 directly, into under root x plus 14 minus, now C is length of AC, so minus x minus 6, minus x minus 6, and this is equal to under root x plus 14 into minus x plus x cancel, 14 minus 8 6, so into 6 into, from here 14 cancelled, so into x, from here plus x minus x cancel, 14 minus 6 8, and this is equal to under root 6 into 8, 48 x into x plus 14. Further it can be written as 48, we can understand 16 into 3. 16 is perfect square, so its square root is 4 under root 3x into x plus 14, and this is area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC we are going to calculate in terms of area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle BOC plus area of triangle AOC. So let us calculate area of triangle AOB. Area of triangle AOB is equal to half into base AB into altitude OE, and this is equal to half into AB is x plus 6, x plus 8 into 4, so this 2 2s are 4, so 2 into x plus 6 square units, area of triangle AOB. Area of triangle BOC equal to half into base BC into OD. So half into BC is 8 plus 6 14 centimeter and OD is altitude perpendicular 4 centimeter. So this is equal to 28 square units, and area of triangle AOC equal to half into base AC into altitude OF. So this is half into x plus 6 into 4 centimeter altitude, so this is 2 into x plus 6 square unit. So we have found area of triangle ABC 4 under root 3x into x plus 14, and also area of triangle AOB, area of BOC, area of AOC. Area of triangle AOB is equal to area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle BOC plus area of triangle AOC. It is very clear from the figure, you can see. So area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle BOC plus area of triangle AOC. Let us put the values of areas of these triangles. So it is 4 into under root 3x into x plus 14 equal to 2 into x plus 8 plus 28 plus 2 into x plus 6. And this implies 4 into under root 3x into x plus 14 equal to 2x, 2 into x 2x, plus 2 into x 2x 4x, plus 2 into 8 plus 2 into 6 28 plus 28 56. So from here if you simplify you will get 4x plus 56. So we can write 4 into x plus 14. This 4 cancelled. This implies under root 3x into x plus 14 equal to x plus 14. Now square both sides to remove this radical sign from left hand side. So squaring both sides we get 3x into x plus 14 equal to x plus 14 whole square, and transposing this from right side to left side we get 3x into x plus 14 minus x plus 14 whole square. At this stage, listen, you cannot cancel this one factor x plus 14 here, because if you cancel it is going to be a wrong method of solving an equation. So we have transposed it from left side to right side. Now let's take x plus 14 common, and we are left in the second bracket 3x minus x minus 14 equal to 0. So x plus 14 into 2x minus 14 is equal to 0, and this implies either first factor is 0 or second factor is 0. So when you put first factor 0, you get x equal to minus 14, and from the second factor you get x equal to 7. Here minus 14 as a value of x is not a valid value, because x is AE and AF lengths of equal tangents. So value of x cannot be negative. So reject negative value of x. So reject x equal to minus 14 as length can't be negative. So finally we have got x equal to 7. This is final value of x that we have got here, and when we have got value of x, then we can find sides AB and AC of triangle ABC. So therefore AB is equal to x plus 8, that is 7 plus 8 equal to 15 centimeter, and AC is equal to x plus 6. So 7 plus 6 equal to 13 centimeter, and this is the answer of this question. Now last question, question number 13. Prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. In this given figure, ABCD is a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle with center O. Quadrilateral sides of quadrilateral AB, BC, CD and DA touch the circle at points P, Q, R and S respectively. We have to prove that angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 180 degrees and angle BOC plus angle DOA is also equal to 180 degrees. That is, opposite sides of this quadrilateral that circumscribe a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. So let's write given. A quadrilateral ABCD circumscribes a circle with center O. And sides AB, BC, CD and DA touch the circle at P, Q, R and S respectively as shown in this figure. We have to prove that angle AOB plus angle COD equal to 180 degrees and angle BOC plus angle DOA is equal to 180 degrees. Proof: to prove this result, that opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle, let's join OP, OQ, OR and OS as shown in this figure, and let the angles be formed at center O be denoted by angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and so on up to angle 8. Join OP, OQ, OR and OS as shown in the figure also. 8 angles are formed by joining these OP, OQ, OR and OS at the center of the circle O, and we have denoted these 8 angles by angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and so on, so that writing of these angles in the process will be easier. Now AS and AP are two tangents drawn from external point A to the circle with center O, so their lengths will be equal. That is, AS will be equal to AP as per theorem 10.2, which says that lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. OS and OP are radii through the point of contact P and S, so they will be equal. AO will be common to triangle ASO and APO. So in triangle ASO and APO, three corresponding sides are of equal length. Therefore, triangle ASO will be congruent to triangle APO. And so by CPCT, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So let's write in triangle ASO and triangle APO, we have AS is equal to AP. In brief, we can write down region theorem 10.2. Otherwise, you write full sentence that length of tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. OS is equal to OP, radii of the same circle. AO equal to AO common side. Therefore, triangle ASO is congruent to triangle APO by side congruence rule. So this way triangle ASO and triangle APO we have proved congruent, and therefore angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT. Similarly, we can prove that angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle 5 is equal to angle 6, and angle 7 equal to angle 8. In the same pattern, proving two triangles congruent, we can prove these angles in pair, they are equal. Now, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 plus angle 7 plus angle 8 equal to 360 degrees. As these 8 angles are forming a complete angle at the center of the circle O. So sum of these 8 angles is equal to 360 degrees. This implies angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So angle 2 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus this angle 4, let's write angle 3. So angle 3 plus, let this angle 5 be equal to, it is already angle 5 equal to angle 6, so let us write angle 5 is equal to angle 6 plus angle 6 plus angle 7 is equal to angle 8, so let's write angle 8 equal to angle 7. Angle 7 plus angle 7 equal to 360 degrees. So this implies angle 2 plus angle 2, 2 into angle 2, angle 3 plus angle 3, 2 into angle 3. So we can write 2 into angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 6 2 times, angle 7 plus angle 7 2 times. So we can write 2 into angle 6 plus angle 7 equal to 360 degrees. See in the figure, angle 2 plus angle 3 is angle AOB and angle 6 plus 7 is angle COD. So this can be written as 2 into angle AOB plus 2 into angle COD equal to 360 degrees. Now this 2 let's take common, so 2 into angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 360 degrees, and this implies that angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 360 degrees divided by 2 equal to 180 degrees. So we have proved that angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 180 degrees. That means these angles are supplementary. Angle AOB is subtended by a side AB at the center. Angle COD is the angle subtended by opposite side CD at the center of the circle, and their sum is 180. That means they are supplementary. Similarly, we can prove that angle BOC plus angle DOA is equal to 180 degrees, and this proves that opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Hence proved.